GPS drone. I'll try to recount what I remember from my videos. All of them come with a nice case. So this one comes with like a black, like faux fabric-y kind of material. All of them are like plasticky, but they're comfortable enough. This one had the, oh, I remember this one. All right, so this one had the unique controller. So just for starters, all of them come with extra propellers, like a screwdriver, USB charger. This one is, I believe, USB-C. So yes, this one, the GPS drone, is USB-C. Now, not all of them are USB-C. Some of them are micro USB as well. I like modern technology. Don't get mad at me. Even if it's not ultimately hugely differential, it helps charge the battery a bit faster. Here's what the drone looks like. And the arms unfold, as do they on all of them. These kind of click into place. Now, the thing about this case is that it has room for one of the batteries there, because the other battery is inside the drone itself. Now, I'd already filled the batteries, so I don't need to do that right now. I'm going to put the... Actually, you know what? I can have it open there. One of the last things is this controller, which is unique among the other controllers, as I'll show you. But the other controllers are open and shut clamshell like this instead of side to side. This could not fit my phone. It wouldn't fit my phone because it opens like this, and my phone was too long. So, let's see if I can't move this more here and put this on top of there. Put the controller back. It also has these spiky controllers, the knobs, instead of the flat ones. All of them are around this size. This one is unique in that it has kind of like a gimbal stabilized camera. And I believe this one had the best camera of all of them. It had the highest, I guess, quality HD. They all say they're HD cameras, but this one, I think, had the better quality camera. Although I did have other issues with this drone in that you have to calibrate it each time you want to fly it, which is my understanding from the instructions and trying to use it. And it doesn't do very well connecting inside because it needs like a constant satellite connection because it's a GPS drone. So I couldn't get it to work as well as I would want. I'll put this one back. And all of the drones are around the same size. But some do it better than others. One is a direct upgrade of the others. I wonder which one that'll be. I legitimately cannot tell them apart. They look to be almost exactly the same designs across each other. Let's see. You gotta have an expert eye for this kind of thing. Alright, this is a more typical one. So this is a smaller drone than this one. I can do a comparison here. That's how much smaller it is. This is the foldable drone with camera. So this comes with extra space in the foam here because it's smaller. And I recall that the video feed on this wasn't amazing. But it was passable. It was okay. I think it was a bit blurry though. It comes with micro USB. So this is not USB-C. This is micro USB. It comes with the blade guards. So when I open the arms here, if I don't want to constantly be smashing into the bookshelves because I'm always flying indoors, I can use these kind of flexible plastic landing gear pieces or bumper pieces to clip on to the bottom here. So it kind of slides into this groove and then it clicks onto the bottom. Not super easy to do unless you kind of practice it a couple times, but then at least you don't have to worry about it hitting the wall. But I found this to be one of the least efficient ways to do it because the other ones you could just put them into a slot and it automatically stayed. You didn't have to navigate sliding it around and like figuring out how to take it off without snapping anything. Anyway, the full size of this drone is that. I don't know exactly how big that is. but smaller than the other. Some of the apps also were different in quality across them. I think they're kind of iterative in that the quality of the apps that have USB-C seem to be more developed than that of the one that is using micro USB, because I believe they were developed iteratively. All right, let's put that there. There are 2 batteries. One is currently in the drone. It's just taken out like that, and it can actually just be stored in its own slot here. There are 2 slots for it. Oops. There are 2 slots for it in the case, and there's a slot for the controller and then the drone, and then there's the pocket in the side for the bumpers. The bumpers and the extra propellers, and then the paperwork as well. There's a lot of different options for how to fly it. I've tried to just use the up and down takeoff and landing buttons. So this controller, I'm going to get closer, has all the instructions on it for how to fly this drone. Will it focus? So it says what each button does, and I went through in the individual videos that I did, and I tried out all of these individual features, including emergency stop, which when I guide it over to my hand and I just hold emergency stop, it just falls out and I can grab it in midair. I also may have tried to grab one while it was still flying, so don't try that at home. But there's fine-tuning of the camera. It didn't do great, the fine-tuning of the camera. It adjusts it up and down, and I like that. That's good. But I also had a little bit of trouble with navigation, though that may just be my lack of skill of negotiating quadcopter sports.